And good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be. You are at the right place at the right time for the right reason. Our training, y'all. Get excited. My name is Jelene Parker. I hope you brought excitement to the call because if not, you can see that I have. This is a new month, a new opportunity, new beginning. And for a lot of us, we're looking forward to spring. So spring is new life. So let some life be going on out there. This is going to be an awesome training if you don't already know it. So let's get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready with all of your excitement. All right, let me calm myself down here so that we can go over our team announcements. Together, everyone achieves more. So let's all get our minds in one place and get it together because this is our training. It will benefit us greatly. So just make sure you're sitting up and looking. Our Saturday trainings are huge. Please make sure if you're in Eastern Standard Time, you're here at 11 a.m. or earlier so you can greet everyone. Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 a.m. UK, 4 p.m. Nigeria, 5 p.m. And don't forget about our Thursday trainings, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Where are these trainings? Join.me/FinForward Club 4. Invite all your Four Corners team members. This is not a secret. We want to spread the word. Come to the trainings. Are you coming? You're going to be there, right? Don't just text them, call them, speak to them. You're going to be there. I'm going to be there. Hope to see you there. Oh, I know I'll see you there. Okay, it's an hour. The Thursday one's a half an hour. You could do that. It's 30 minutes. If you have dialed in and cannot hear, please click the phone icon at the top of your screen. Then choose call via internet or call by phone. Your choice. Our team mindset training is all about phone etiquette. Because so much of our business building is done over the phone, then phone etiquette is very important. What should you do? Support the cause. Show up. Bring excitement. I'm excited. You guys excited in Connecticut? Oh, yeah. Greet each other. No other conversation should be going on. Please eliminate noise. Bring guests. It's not too late. Go ahead and text somebody. Go ahead and call them. Hey, get on call. Yeah, I'm on there now. Let's go. Promote the calls. Tell everybody. Be early so we can greet each other and get to know everyone, all right? And now, the moment has arrived. The moment we've all come here for. The absolute reason we're here. If you have not obtained your pens, your pencils, your notebook, go get it. Run and get it quick. You got about a minute left. Without any further delay, I gladly introduce to some and present to others the one prepared to empower us with the knowledge we crave to grow our business. He is someone who will be able to show us the best way to make money using a proven system. Due to his outgoing personality, he's definitely having fun meeting so many great people, not to mention the amount of traveling he gets to do. Oh, and if there's a question you need to know, he's the one you'll want to ask. He is oh so detail oriented and knows step by step the best way to grow the business. In just a moment, you are about to find out just how organized he is by way of this particular presentation. For those of you who do not know, he has thousands on his team. Why, you ask? Well, he has a strong desire to help people. People don't know about this opportunity. He's willing to go out there and tell them. Please be sure to give your full and undivided attention to the one that is prepared to empower us with the knowledge that, remember I said, we need to grow our business. Mr. Harry Flynn. Let's get excited, y'all. Excited. Yes. Beautiful.
Wow. Incredible. Woo! I tell you, good morning, everybody, and thank you so much, Mrs. Parker, for that incredible introduction. You make me feel so good. It's just wonderful. I wish I could spend the next 45 minutes just listening to you talk about me. It is a wonderful feeling, I tell you. I do appreciate that, and I'm going to try to get off of this pedestal that you just put me on and let everybody know the unadulterated truth is that I'm just blessed and happy to be here. That's really all I am. I'm just so very fortunate to be a part of such an important thing that we're doing. And I thank God for the privilege that I've been given, the opportunity that I've been given right now here in the East in the United States where I live now. It's a beautiful day. We were talking earlier as people were greeting onto the call, and we have also some nice sunshine right here in North Carolina, where I am, near the Outer Banks. And but I am so glad to be able to talk about such an important and serious topic. Um, Mrs. Parker just told you guys how I'm a fun kind of person, and I am. I mean, I'm known to be a happy-go-lucky kind of guy. All my life, I've been very jovial and happy, and just been everywhere. I love to travel and see different places, and I'm just comfortable around people. But today, I have to be very serious, and it's a privilege and an honor to talk about this topic. So, with you guys' help, I'm going to ask you guys to just kind of lock in and lean forward. I heard Mrs. Parker talking about the need for pencil and paper, and we're going to make use of it today. I see that she is recording this, so that's a key benefit for you. You're going to get a record of this so that you can keep it and refer to it from time to time as you need. But today we're talking about the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, their rules and regulations regarding our business, not just Four Corners, but our industry. So I'm going to ask you guys, if you need to even squint your eyes or squint and point your ears, feel free to do so. If you need to lean forward, whatever you need to do, because we're going to talk about this most urgent and important understanding of how we are to operate. You know, what should we say and what should we not say? This was originally discussed very briefly on our Thursday night previous training done by one of our world renowned leaders, team leaders, Miss Kati and Kim, all the way from Canada. And right now, she's doing some business today in Toronto. She normally resides in Ottawa. She hails from Cameroon, and she was educated in Australia. Uh, Phenomenal young lady, and she touched on this topic on Thursday. But I'm gonna drive it home today. I'm gonna review it and really drive home some key points about the seriousness of our business and how we should be operating, what we should say, what should we not say, what should we do, what should we not do. Okay, so let's start with just who we are as a company. What are we as a company? How we function. Now, this is very, very serious. Um, who are we? Okay. Number one, Four Corners Alliance Group is an affiliate marketing company. Okay. Now, some of us talk in terms of multi level marketing. We are an affiliate marketing company. That is a difference. Okay. And we're headed up by our CEO and founder, one of our founders. There's actually a few of them. But the key visionary that put this opportunity together over years of developing it is Mr. David Harrison. He's our CEO. He hails from the great land down under Australia. He was living in Indianapolis for a while with his family, and he recently relocated to an area of Atlanta, just north of Atlanta, Georgia. He's all over the world. He just got back yesterday, in fact, Thursday, from the UK. Prior to that, he was in Singapore. But he's given us a strong footprint on the globe. But understanding that we each have a responsibility to honor what he's provided us. And that's going to be the gist of my discussion with you this morning or this afternoon or this evening or tonight, wherever you are. Okay? He's a phenomenal gentleman. If you want to hear more about him, into your back office, you can go to and see Mr. Harrison talking about our compensation plan overview. But in that, he gives you a little picture of himself, an inside glimpse, as it were, as to who he is as a man, how he thinks, how he functions. His mind is a financial one. It is a very brilliant financial mind. I have said on our presentations, in fact, that his mind, in terms of financial brilliance, is in the area of an Albert Einstein. It's quite unique, and it causes change. And we are here early in that process. So we are an affiliate marketing company. Okay, we have a mission. Who is Four Corners Alliance Group? Many of you are not aware of this, but our mission is to globally improve financial awareness through financial literacy books delivered online. That in itself is brilliant, high tech. Number two, we want to offer a solid long term business opportunity through the promotion of financial literacy books. Now, interesting. That may very well be the biggest point you should leave this discussion with today. That may very well be. I'm going to show you a lot of key things here from the FTC perspective, the do's and don'ts. But this right here is the reason I'm talking about this right now. To offer a solid long term business opportunity. That equates to seriousness. That's who Four Corners Alliance Group is. So, what does Four Corners offer? Now, I'm not going to go through a lot of details here because I want to set this up for the do's and don'ts. But first, I want you to get a glimpse as to why this is so vastly important. Some of you are going to have your eyes open over the next 5 minutes for the first time, whereas previously you would have thought you understood. But in the next 5 minutes, you might realize, I didn't know what I did not know. So pay attention. Pay attention with all of your God-given might. What does Four Corners offer? We offer 3 matrices within one. 2 residual incomes. And 100% matching commissions on all personally enrolled members. There is no limit to how many people you can enroll. Now keep that in mind. Real quick. All on just one team build. Quite unique in this industry. Most unique. Here's something that might shock you. We offer true financial literacy ebooks that are marketed and sold through the building of your Four Corners global business. Over 30 ebooks and counting. When I started 18 months ago, there was just 16 ebooks. So over 30 ebooks and counting on topics such as, hang with me people here, from all over, tax strategies for the home-based businesses, precious metals investment clubs such as gold, silver, platinum, the millionaire subconscious mindset, how a millionaire thinks, options trading, trust, international markets, monthly investment newsletters, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, wealth creation, and oh, so much more. This is key. I can't count how many people have left this company to go do Bitcoin. It's right here. So many people leave this company to go do carrot bars because they want to get some gold. It's right here. But let's move forward. This is just a tease, just a glimpse of some of our ebooks. Not all, just a tease of some of our ebooks. There are very serious things discussed here. Precious metals investments, the time value of money, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, a guide for the rest of us, investment trust. Just a tease. Just a tease. Swing trading, hedge funds, people. This is Four Corners Alliance Group. Real quick, here are some different startup costs in Four Corners. When I started, the only way to get going was with $18. That was 18 months ago. Okay? 18 months ago. You have 6 different ways you can start now with Four Corners. Notice I'm highlighting level 3 here. This is the way that our team developed our organization. And because of what we were doing, many of you don't know this, this is now created. CEO and David Harrison gave us this level 3 strategy after we started building on our team, bringing in everybody at 18 and then having them manually go out into their back office and purchase on their own level 2 for to $10 and level 3 for another $25. That's how we became 5460, level 3 strategy. Now, we think this is a brilliant way to come into the business. You're buying at these 3 levels of products, all of these different ebooks here that I'm highlighting for you. And then through the building of your business appropriately, the business will provide you these additional ebooks that you need, allowing you to get paid the much higher commissions on these lower levels. So, okay, here is a glimpse of our 100% matching commission bonus. A lot of people don't understand this. Now, I'm not going to go through the details, just going to tease you with it right now. Because again, I'm just using this to show you the magnitude of our opportunity so that we can get into why we want to make sure we're acting appropriately. See, I want to make sure we have the proper behavior so that we can each succeed. Because if we don't develop the proper behavior, we're not going to have our opportunity for long. So let's look at this. Here's how the matching commissions work. The purchase of level 1 financial literacy products for $10 releases a $4 commission to the person one level up and to that person's sponsor, which is the 100% match. Likewise, the purchase of the level 2 financial literacy product of $10 will also release a $4 commission to the person 2 levels up and to that person's sponsor, which is the 100% match. Are you starting to get it? The purchase of level 3 financial literacy product of $25 releases now a $10 commission to the person 3 levels up and to that person's sponsor, which is the 100% match. Let's make sure you get it. The purchase of level 4 financial literacy product of $60 releases now a $24 commission to the person 4 levels up and to that person's sponsor, which is the 100% match. Let's make sure you're getting it. The purchase of level 5 financial literacy product of $150 releases a $60 commission to the person 5 levels up and to that person's sponsor, which is the 100% match. And lastly, the purchase of level 6 financial literacy product of $300 releases now a $120 commission to the person 6 levels up and to that person's sponsor, which is a 100% match. Okay. The monthly newsletter. This is our first and most basic residual income. It's a powerful newsletter on all types of business matters relating to finances on a global scale. A good place to put your money. A good place to not put your money. It's very, very key on all financial matters going on around the world for the person focused on financial matters. And every one of these newsletters that operates in your built organization worldwide, you're paid a residual. But you must be in it to win it. That's a $29.95 a month newsletter. You can market these. You can sell these for $39.95. As Miss Kati and Kim is so eager to point out, If in the building of your business you develop 100 customers somewhere in the world that purchase your newsletter for $39.95, you make $10 on it. That right there is an extra $1,000 a month to your household. How many people do you know pay for Fortune magazine subscription? How many people, how many households do you know that have maybe 5 or 10 different magazine subscriptions coming into their household every month? Think about that. Just think about it. And what do those magazines do for that family? Think about that. We also have a marketing academy. The Starian Marketing Academy is an online group of people that are experts in online marketing. I need that. I'm not good with that. But out of our profit for $47 a month, look at the kind of residual income you can earn in Four Corners if you had people in your organization worldwide that were using our online marketing academy. Look at what these commissions, although they look small here, $4, $4, $2, $1, $1, $1. But what about your vision? How sharp is your vision? Are you hung up? Does this throw you off? That's as far as you can see, $47? Are you not impressed with $4, $1? Does that mess you up? Does that make you suck your teeth? Does that make you roll your eyes? Well, check your vision. Check your vision. How far can you see? This is serious residual income here. Let's move on. And this is your back office store. Each of you, each of us, have our own financial literacy store. We have our own website where we can send our link to our website, our store, anywhere in the world. People can go on there and buy any of our ebook products. The prices for them is 25% more than what you would pay. That difference goes into your balance. That's your money. You have a store. Very key that we understand that, because that sets me up now to get into why you're here. We have a very real business here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I'm blessed. And so are you. So are you. So here we go. FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. If we don't pay attention to what they've put in place to protect us, as you're going to see, these are not people to be afraid of. This is not an organization to hurt us. This is an organization that is our friend. They are there for us. They help us. They help you keep your business in place. They are not our enemies. So we must work with them to protect our business. In every presentation, there should be this disclosure statement. In the presentation that we use on this team, and many other teams are using it as well, this is highlighted. And when I highlight it in the presentation, I preface it by saying, let me seriously address this for you right now before I get into any of the details of the money. I don't want to mislead anyone. And so I read this to them. As with any business or opportunity, you may not make any money. Results depicted definitely are not typical, and there's absolutely no guarantee of income. Money is earned, if any, all based on sales, contributions, and your business work ethic. Now, here's why we say that. Because this is the Federal Trade Commission do's and don'ts. Here we are. This is why I commend you and give you praises and props and kudos, because of everything else you could be doing right now, of all the other places you could be, of all the other matters that do need attention in your life right now. So far, so good. So let me not waste your time. Here's the do's and don'ts. The Federal Trade Commission Act allows the FTC to act in the interest of all consumers to prevent deceptive and unfair acts or practices. In interpreting Section 5 of the Act, the Commission has determined that a representation, omission, or practice is deceptive if it is likely to 1. Mislead consumers and affect consumers' behavior or decisions about their product or service. Let's continue. In addition, an act or practice is unfair if the injury it causes or is likely to cause is, number one, substantial, not outweighed by other benefits, and not reasonably avoidable. We've got to be careful. We must not be casual or we will wind up a casualty. That's what that means. Are you saying things? Are we displaying things that can be reasonably avoided? We want to stay out of what they call the gray areas. This is the Consumer Protection Act. Now let's get into this. The FTC, or Federal Trade Commission Act, prohibits unfair or deceptive advertising in any medium. That is, advertising must tell the truth and not mislead consumers. A claim can be misleading if relevant information is left out or if the claim implies something that is not true. Okay? We're excited about this opportunity, but we got to be careful to protect it. Here's a few examples of what I'm talking about, or what the FTC is talking about. This is not coming from Harry Flynn. I'm just a messenger. Don't let anything about me, the messenger, get in the way of this message. Okay, investment. An investment means that you put money into something, but you do nothing and get something back. That is not true with Four Corners. Products need to be sold in order to earn money. Many of us sometimes use the term an investment. It's not an investment. That would be improper. Here's an example of a Wayana, another company. Just an example. This is not here, but here's what she says. I paid them $45 and then I realized I wasn't getting anything and needed to fork out lots more money to get any learning. This is her expression. I then realized after hunting around that the only way I would make money was to recruit people and sell all these packages to them. So I tried to cancel my subscriptions. And that was really difficult, despite following their instructions. Still, don't know if they've been canceled because it appears they're still active. I tried to request a refund as per their instructions and refund policy, and the website wouldn't let me submit the form. It's one big scam, and I'm after them for my 45 buckaroos back. People, we got to be serious about how we're doing our business. Let's stay out of the gray areas. We can get or become a casualty if we're caught being casual. This is a very serious matter here. Here's another one. Guaranteed to succeed. Never say this. There are no guarantees. But then again, we know that, don't we? We know that life does not come with promises and guarantees. You see, what you put in is what you will get out. Even if you don't quit, you may not succeed. So don't quit. No. But do work the system to succeed. Do nothing, and you will get nothing out. No one has powers of clairvoyancy. We cannot predict the future. You cannot read the heart of a man or a woman. You don't know what they will do, what they're capable of. You cannot guarantee someone will succeed. But as this points out, work the system to succeed. As my partner, Mr. Mark Hagens, like to remind everyone, this is voluntary. You can't make anyone do anything. But the system is here. And if they work within the system, then the chances of their succeeding are very probable. Very probable. You see, here's an example of how serious this is. People saying, I make $50,000 a week. Some people are in companies that provide products, eliminates wrinkles, lowers cholesterol, cures acne. It delivers rock solid abs of steel in just 3 days. Lose 8 dress sizes in 4 hours. You can get yourself in trouble making claims like that, people, because the FTC doesn't like it. When you make claims like that, there's some people right now on our team in Nigeria, even as I speak. They're in the gray area. They're doing some things. They're playing with our compensation plan. They're massaging it. They're making claims that they should not be making. Make $10,000 in 5 days. That's the kind of thing that catches the attention of the FTC. That misleads people. Pay $100, pay $18, pay $54, and make $10,000 in 5 days. You're going to get yourself some trouble doing things like that. See, blah, 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 blah. People sometimes play around with the words, like over here, what I'm highlighting. Look, I don't want to get into trouble with the FDA and say Bagley Cartoons is a miracle, but I'm just saying. Watch your language. Watch your language. Watch your language. Here's what you can say to someone joining as an affiliate. The joining fee is a startup cost. It's not an investment. It's a startup cost. See, they're buying an opportunity to sell the product. It is a business and must be treated as such. Income is based on work that is put in. Now, sometimes we know these things. I think right now, even as I'm speaking with you, you know these things. You know it already. I don't feel like I'm teaching you something you did not know. So let's just comfortably say, I'm trying to remind you to watch your actions. Our opportunity is strong enough as it is. Here's something else for you. It is easy. As Kati and Kim likes to say so strongly, take this word out of your presentations. One does have to work hard in order to build a team and eventually earn financial freedom. Be honest with your prospects. For if it was easy, everyone would do it. See, we know that already. We say that to people. We know that. We know that. So it is easy. Take this word out of your presentations. One does have to work hard in order to build a team and eventually earn financial freedom. Be honest with your prospects. Do not make our opportunity sound too good or to be true, I should say, too good to be true or too easy. Facts are facts. Our opportunity will speak for itself. I love this particular slide right here because if network marketing, like anything else, were so easy, everyone would be doing it, and everyone, as Kati and Kim would like to say, would be knocking the cover off the ball. Network marketing isn't for everyone. See, again, a check. You know that already. Network marketing isn't for everyone. Nothing is for everyone. I mean, think about that. We know that. But why do we act like we don't? You know, many of you that know me know that I love Haagen Dazs rum raisin ice cream. That to me is the most amazing ice cream in the world. I love rum raisin ice cream. It's the greatest ice cream ever anywhere. Nothing can top it. But I can't tell you how many people I know that are repulsed by rum raisin ice cream. They don't like it. And I look at them like, what in the heck is wrong with you? How could you not like this stuff? But they don't like it. That doesn't affect my admiration of it because they don't like it. Nothing is for everyone. As good as milk is for the body, calcium, vitamin D, makes strong bones. As great as milk is for the body, everyone can't drink it. Some are lactose intolerant. Milk is not good for everybody, although it has the benefits for everybody. Not everyone can drink it. Network marketing isn't for everyone. So if we know that, and we do, why do we act like we don't? Why do we get so discouraged when 10 or 20 people don't like it or don't see it like you do? And we start to question our own admiration for it. We question ourselves because this person or that person doesn't see it for them. And we walk away from it, or we give up, or we stop because Tony doesn't want to do it, because Mary said it won't work. You see, network marketing concepts and principles are simple, but they're not easy, ladies and gentlemen, my friends. Network marketing isn't for everyone. Here's something else: little or no skills required. No experience is required, but obviously, some skill is required, hence the need for training. Be careful. Be careful how you're talking about our company. No recruiting required. Well, then, how is the business built? You know, I get that a lot. I've had people call me, even recently, to tell me about another opportunity. They said, well, no recruiting is required. You don't have to recruit anybody over here. And as soon as I can get a word in, you know what I say? I say, well, if there's no recruiting required, why are you talking to me? I mean, if you just want to give me some money, I'll give you my address. But why are you talking to me? Be careful, people. There's no selling required. Well, then how is the money made? How is the money made? Be careful what we say. I am your friend Harry Flynn right now. Just trying to. I'm talking to you guys, all of us. Not all of you are on my team. People may be plugging in here from wherever. Great. Kudos and praises and props to you. Let's protect our opportunity, people. Let's do a better job. Let's be serious. Let's do the things we know to do. Let's get serious here. No recruiting required? Really? Then how is the business built? No selling? Then how is the money made? FTC. If we're not careful, you're going to get their eyes put on what you're doing. Now remember, they're not bad people. It's not a bad organization. It's there to protect us. I'm having this conversation with you guys because I want you guys, I'm asking your help in protecting my opportunity like you need my help to protect your opportunity. You don't want me out there doing things unscrupulously that will put your opportunity in jeopardy. They've been known to do that. Never ever verbally give specific incomes out at a presentation. Many of us are doing that. Now, watch this, because this is scary here. Do not mention figures you or anyone else is earning through Four Corners, but do use the compensation plan. The FTC has attacked such claims for years as they are one of the primary means used to recruit new prospects. People showing incomes, making income claims. FTC doesn't like that. That is inappropriate. It is not necessary. It's been known to be called enticement practices. That's the umbrella, according to the Consumer Protection Act, that it falls under. Enticement practices. Enticement practices. Don't do that. You don't have to show incomes. Now, let me keep it real here. Have I shown incomes? Yes. I'm not going to do it on a public setting in a presentation, in a meeting. I'm not putting it on Facebook. I will sit down with a close friend. I've sat down and had coffee, lunch with a key person at a table, and I let them get a glimpse of what I'm doing. But to do that openly, boastfully, as a way to recruit people, FTC says that's a no-no. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. That's all I'm saying. How they say, I'm just saying, be mindful of that. Please, please. It is, again, the disclosure statement. Every presentation should have this in there before you get into the money. This is an FTC disclosure statement. These are not my words. These are taken from the Federal Trade Commission Consumer Protection Act. Very serious issue here. We have something worthy of protecting. This is our approach. There's nothing wrong with this approach. We're not making any income claim. We're not promising. There's no guarantees. We're just piquing them. We're piquing the individual. If there was a way to take a $54 one-time out of pocket and turn it into over $500,000, would you want to know about it? Yes or no? Now, as we get further into our training on this topic, we say, hey, look, if that 500,000 number is too big for the prospect, well, bring it down to where they can comfortably answer the question. If there was a way to turn $54 one time out of pocket into 100,000, would you want to just know about it? Yes or no? That's our approach. Now, here's an example of what FTC has done. We don't want this to happen to us. We want to comply. Don't get caught with non-compliance. The FTC periodically joins with other law enforcement agencies to monitor the internet for potentially false or deceptive online advertising claims. If your advertisements don't comply with the law, you could face enforcement actions or civil lawsuits. Now, this is an actual one that happened. Maybe possible some of us were involved with this company called Vimma. Vimma is a nutrition company. Okay? But because of their unscrupulous acts, advertisements, the Federal Trade Commission hit them with an injunction. And here it is right here. The Federal Trade Commission filed a complaint against Vimma Nutrition Company and Vimma International. Okay? A temporary receiver, they appointed a temporary receiver to assume full control of the Vimma companies. The temporary receiver has temporarily suspended the activities and operations of the Vimma companies until a scheduled preliminary injunction hearing is concluded. There is no additional information at this time. This is what people were seeing when they went to the Vimma website. They were shut down until the Federal Trade Commission completed their investigation. Now think about that. That could have taken 6 months, could have taken a year, could have taken 2 years. Now, do you want that to happen to Four Corners Alliance Group? When someone tries to go to your site and this is what they see? Now, I'll tell you this, Vema is now back in operation, but what a hit they took. How many people did they lose while they were out of commission? How they had to clean up their act. The Federal Trade Commission, once they got everything cleaned up and they started doing things properly, they allowed Vema to operate again. They are still in operation today. But can you imagine the hit that company took because they were shut down by the FTC because of their unscrupulous claims? This is what could happen to us if we keep dilly dallying in the gray areas. I pray from my deepest crevices of my heart that you can get me on this, that you hear this. This is nothing to be casual about, or we'll wind up being a casualty. Okay? Violations could go as much as $16,000 per violation. Violations of court orders could result in civil or criminal contempt proceedings. In some instances, refunds to the consumers for actual damages in civil lawsuits. Again, we got to be careful to avoid these types of misgivings. Please hear me. As I say on my presentation, please, are you understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth? Chris Tucker. Are you understanding the words coming out of my mouth? This is something we got to be sure, particularly as leaders, that we clean up. So here's the summation, ladies and gentlemen. Be aware of the hyper-aggressive FTC landscape. Affiliates, networks, and merchants should consider themselves on notice. Those who engage in or assist fraud could end up in the FTC's crosshairs. Online marketers must be careful to publish non-deceptive content and make required disclaimers and disclosures. Here's something for you as I close out this conversation. I opened up with telling you they're our friends. They're not enemies. They are to protect us and our opportunity and the people we serve, our customers, the consumers, on a global scale. In the case of network marketing programs, regulators focus first and foremost on the conduct of the company and its sales force, that's us, to determine if they are engaging in unfair or deceptive consumer practices in their sales and marketing techniques. That's us. Now, here's the good news. In reality, the FTC and the Attorney Generals, they rarely initiate attacks on network marketers based on the structure of their compensation plans. So, stick with the comp plan, and you won't be wrong. Hint, hint, clue, clue. Stick with the comp plan, and you won't be wrong. Hint, hint, clue, clue. See, our compensation plan is great. There's nothing wrong with it. It's already been FTC approved. Something else you need to know. For over a year, I've been asking you guys to use exclusively the fourcornerleverage.com presentation. Not because I'm the one that did it. You're missing the point. I don't have that kind of an ego. Some of you know that. Many of you don't. I've been void of an ego for many, many years. There are reasons why I won't get into, but I got no ego. It ain't about that. But when I did that presentation, it was because no other presentation was out there that highlighted 7 income streams. And before anyone saw it, there was one person that had to see it and approve it. That person's name was Mr. David Harrison. I did it in private. I waited until he could focus on it and listen to the words, phrases. And when he approved it, I says, okay, then I'll release it. There are some presentations out there that's going to get us shut down. And many of you are pointing people to it. I'm asking you, please stop. Use the one that is most appropriate. The fourcornerleverage.com presentation is 23 minutes and 6 seconds. If someone doesn't have the time to listen to that 23-minute and 6-second presentation, what are you doing trying to recruit that person in your business? What are you thinking about your business? What are you bringing to your business? Who are you bringing to your business? If they're telling you they don't have the time for that, only you can answer that question. Stick with the compensation plan. Ladies and gentlemen, it's up to us. It's up to us. You know, Kati and Kim shared with me the other night while she was over there in Africa in September, working with and traveling with our CEO, Mr. David Harrison, that there were people over there doing some things that he got a glimpse of. And she said she witnessed when he saw it, he was knocked back in his seat. And he immediately showed a different side. She was in awe. And he took it and he said, look, stop that 18 minutes ago. You cannot ever, ever show that. You cannot do that. And he made an abrupt change in his attitude and got that stopped. I won't go through the details. Okay? But it's on us to do a better job of how we're presenting our company. What are we saying with our company? Because David Harrison can't see it all. We have to be responsible as adults, as business people, as entrepreneurs to do things right. Because if we don't, the opportunity can be lost for everybody. It's a very serious infraction. The four corner leverage presentation is approved. It is proper. That is the only presentation I personally use. Because other presentations are saying things like no recruiting is required, no selling is required. That's crazy. Get 4 people and stop and you're done. That's impossible. What kind of business can someone make millions of dollars? They get 4 people, mama and them, and stop, and they're going to make $1 million. Watch how you're presenting our opportunity. If you know of some presentations like that, stop them or stop pointing to them. If you have a means of encouraging that person to make a change to it, please do so to protect our company. Bottom line in closing, 1 ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for your attention. I pray tell that this has made sense to you. For if it has made sense, then it will make dollars and cents. So with that being said, I'm going to thank you for your attention and give it back to the host of our trainings on Saturdays. Promote for these trainings. As they say here in North Carolina, Lordy, daughter, tell everybody. Lordy, daughter, tell everybody. So with that being said, this has been Mary Ann's baby boy, Harry Flynn, saying it's been a plum-pleasing pleasure and an outright privilege. God bless you all. And if you would take it back, Mrs. Jolene Parker, to close off this most urgent discussion today. I give it back to you, ma'am. You close it off. And thank you for letting me speak.
Thank you so much, Mr. Flynn. What an awesome training we are so grateful to you for your valuable time and how you organized this and shared it with us. Now, before we end this training session, let's quickly go over some key points. Do use your disclosure in every presentation. Do not mislead anyone by advertising deceptively. Leave out any relevant information. Do make sure you say to people the joining fee is a startup cost. Do not, we just learned, call this an investment. Do let people know that the income based is on work effort that you put in. Do not guarantee their success. Do tell them that buying an opportunity to sell a product, that's what you're doing. Do show them the compensation plan. Never mention income claims. Do feel free to use our approach, our peak question. That was awesome. If you neglect this and be casual about it, you will end up a casualty. That's what I'm taking away from this. So please, let's everyone stay out of the gray area. All right, just loosen up a little because I know that was some very heavy information, but we needed to know it. All right, I'm going to end with a joke. It goes like this. Reaching the end of a job interview, a human resource officer asks a young engineer fresh out of school about his salary expectations. The engineer replies, in the region of, say, 125,000 a year, depending on the benefits package. The interviewer inquires, well, what would you say to a package of 5 weeks vacation, 14 paid holidays, full medical and dental, company matching retirement fund to 50% of salary, and a company car leased every 2 years, say a red Corvette? The engineer sits up straight and says, wow, are you kidding? The interviewer replies, yeah, but you started it.
Girl, you crazy.
Look, everybody.
You started it.
Our business is not a get-rich quick scheme. If you guys expect to come into this business and get paid for doing nothing, you are just like that young engineer whose expectations were way too high, considering he hadn't done any work. Team, let's all follow the proven system put in place, and you will be able to name your salary. All right, everybody. We're about to officially end our first training of the month. Please remember our Thursday trainings, 9:30 Eastern Time, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, and all the times in between. See you all next week. Same time, same place, same wonderful channel. Join.me. Have a great one, everyone, and make your business explode.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Flynn.
All right.
That was great.